Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning into this short yet exciting video I'm going to be bringing to you today. There's lots going on, a few announcements, and a giveaway towards the end of the video, so please stay tuned. And while you're staying tuned, please hit that like, subscribe, and bell buttons. It'll help me and the channel out tremendously. Thank you. So 2023 certainly had its ups and downs. I had traveled out west to Alberta for the very first time and in hopes of hiking the GDT with my friend April. Unfortunately, we were met with utter failure and disappointment after only one day of hiking in Waterton National Park. And you can see the whole thing unfold right up here, possibly over here. Anyways, check it out, folks. There's lots of videos, lots of good content there, and hope you'll find it at least entertaining, if not informative. Anyways, so needless to say, even after the failure, we still made the best of it in our time out west. We scoped out Castle Provincial Park, Peter Loughy Provincial Park, and even after April and I parted ways in terms of vacation, I rented a camper van and continued the adventure through Banff, Jasper, and went as far as Mount Robson Provincial Park in BC. So yes, lots of beautiful scenery to check out, and please do so at your leisure. So what is next on the docket, you ask? Well, two things actually. First up is a 10-day backpacking trip scheduled for early spring in Pakaskwa National Park. The park is almost equal driving distance from Thunder Bay out on the far west and Sault Ste. Marie, which is kind of like the southeastern edge of Lake Superior. So the national park is on the Canadian side of Lake Superior, and the national park offers a 60-kilometer trail that basically follows the coast. Now, don't let that distance fool you. There is a lot of terrain to navigate. There's several water crossings, and it is, for the most part, unmarked. There's a few cairns, but you are expected to find your own route to an extent. So that's going to be very, very interesting and coming your way late spring, early summer in terms of video. So stay tuned for those. Also coming up, and now this next little bit is quite exciting for me, but the details have yet to be established, but we're going to Scotland. So, as I mentioned, dates and detailed itinerary has yet to be finalized, but my hiking buddy Paul, who you've seen in previous videos, he and I are going to be reuniting for another adventure. This time we're going to be flying into Glasgow sometime early this summer, and from Glasgow we'll bus or train to Glenfinnan, and from there hike to Inverary, which is on the shores of Loch Nevis. Something tells me I'm going to be having an interesting time with some of these Scottish names. Anyways, so on the shores of Loch Nevis is the most remote pub in all of the UK, which is the Old Forge. So we're going to be hiking for between 2 and 3 days just to get to the pub itself from Glenfinnan. And then on the way back, we'll be taking a ferry and exploring a few other points of interest before we have to go back to Glasgow and fly back to Canada. So in terms of video, you can expect to see some of those somewhere in mid-summer. Now, for you good folks who have been staying tuned in, thank you very much. Now comes the big news and the whole reason for this particular video. We recently hit 500 subscribers on YouTube and just over 800 followers on Instagram. Thank you so very much. And to show our appreciation for your support and all your wonderful comments, we are offering up a titanium cook set, which comprises of a 750 titanium mug with lid, a titanium stove, and I know it's in packaging, but this is a long-handled titanium spoon. All three of these will hit your pack with a whopping 151 grams, or for you folks in the US or prefer ounces, 5.3, and it's a $70 value Canadian. So the contest is open to everyone, everywhere. The link to the contest itself is in the video description below. The only caveat is you will be responsible for any import duties. I'll take care of the shipping to you, but yeah, that's really about it. So hit the link below. There's going to be a number of opportunities for bonus entries, so pay attention to those. Could be to anywhere from subscribing to the YouTube channel, following us and liking us on Facebook, Instagram, and there's a few other options for getting some bonus entries. So best of luck to everyone. The contest itself is being managed by King Sumo Giveaways, so there's going to be basically hands off from this perspective. It's not like I'm going to be reaching into a basket of names to draw the winner. It will be automatically done for us randomly after all the entries are tallied, and the contest itself will be closing on April the 7th. So lots of time to get yourself registered for the contest and get those entries in. And the winner will be announced on all social media platforms on April 8th. So thank you all again for your support, some of the great comments that have been coming through, even some questions about some of the trails and some of the gear that I've been using and seeing on the trail. Wonderful feedback so far, so thank you so much for that. Again, good luck to everyone. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And as always, hope to see you out on the trail sometime. Till then.